Imagine seeing a place you've never been to. You don't have photos or videos. You haven't heard any descriptions. Yet, in your mind's eye, you can explore this distant location. This is the intriguing concept behind remote viewing. It is the purported ability to perceive information about a remote target using only the mind. Remote viewing captures our imagination. It suggests possibilities beyond our normal senses. Could we uncover hidden secrets? Could we explore the universe without leaving our homes? It is no wonder that this idea has fascinated people for decades. The pursuit of remote viewing has taken us from clandestine government programs to university labs and even into popular culture. It remains a topic that sparks curiosity and debate. Is it a real phenomenon or simply wishful thinking? Let's delve into the history of remote viewing to explore this question further. The story of remote viewing is deeply intertwined with the Cold War, a period marked by intense rivalry and suspicion. In the 1950s and 60s, both the United States and the Soviet Union were locked in an ideological and technological struggle, each vying for global supremacy. Each side sought any advantage, leading them to explore unconventional weapons and espionage techniques, pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible. This included researching psychic phenomena, an area that was both mysterious and controversial. The potential of psychic espionage was too tempting to ignore, offering a tantalizing glimpse into a new form of intelligence gathering. Imagine being able to spy on your enemies without any physical access, using only the power of the mind. If remote viewing worked, it could revolutionize intelligence gathering, providing insights that were previously unimaginable. The possibility, however far-fetched, fueled significant investment in research on both sides of the Iron Curtain, with both nations eager to gain the upper hand. Early experiments were often shrouded in secrecy, conducted behind closed doors and away from the public eye. Governments weren't eager to reveal their interest in something as seemingly outlandish as psychic powers, fearing ridicule and skepticism. Yet reports of these programs gradually emerged, shedding light on the clandestine efforts to explore the unknown. They hinted at a hidden world where scientists explored the fringes of human perception, hoping to harness the power of the mind for national security, a quest that blended science with the supernatural. The development of remote viewing was shaped by a number of key figures, each contributing uniquely to the field. These individuals, often with backgrounds in parapsychology or intelligence, brought their own theories, methods, and innovative ideas to the field. Their work, though sometimes controversial and often debated, helped to define remote viewing as we know it today, pushing the boundaries of conventional science. One such figure was J.B. Rhine, a botanist who established the first parapsychology laboratory at Duke University, pioneering the scientific study of psychic phenomena. Rhine's research on extrasensory perception, including telepathy and clairvoyance, laid some of the essential groundwork for later remote viewing studies, influencing future researchers. Although his work was met with skepticism and criticism from some in the scientific community, it helped to legitimize the study of psychic phenomena and opened new avenues for exploration. Another important figure was Ingo Swann, an artist and psychic who claimed to have remote viewing abilities and whose contributions were pivotal. Swann played a crucial role in developing the protocols and terminology used in many remote viewing experiments, standardizing the practice. He believed that anyone could be trained to access these abilities through specific techniques and rigorous practice. His influence can still be seen in the way remote viewing is taught and practiced today, continuing to inspire new generations of researchers and enthusiasts. Perhaps the most well-known remote viewing program was Project Stargate, a research initiative funded by the U.S. government. Running from the 1970s to the mid-1990s, Project Stargate aimed to investigate the potential of psychic phenomena for military and intelligence applications. Under Project Stargate, researchers conducted numerous experiments to test the validity of remote viewing. Participants, often referred to as viewers, were given coordinates or target descriptions and asked to provide information about those locations. These targets could be anything from geographical locations to buildings to objects hidden in sealed containers. While the results of Project Stargate remain a subject of debate, some argue that the program produced compelling evidence to support the existence of remote viewing. They point to instances where viewers provided accurate details about targets they couldn't have known about through normal means. These successes, they claim, suggest that remote viewing is a real phenomenon worthy of further investigation. As information about government-funded psychic research leaked out, public interest in remote viewing exploded. It became a popular topic in books, magazines, and television shows. People were fascinated by the idea of tapping into hidden mental powers and exploring the world with their minds. The publication of The Psychic Warrior by David Morehouse, a former Army intelligence officer and remote viewer, further fueled public interest. Morehouse's book provided a first-hand account of his alleged experiences with remote viewing in a military context. It offered a glimpse into the secretive world of psychic espionage and captivated readers with tales of paranormal abilities. This newfound public awareness led to a surge in interest in learning remote viewing techniques. Workshops and courses teaching people how to develop their own psychic abilities became increasingly popular. Remote viewing wasn't just a topic of government research anymore. It was something that anyone could potentially learn and practice. Despite its growing popularity, remote viewing remains a controversial subject. Skeptics argue that there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of psychic abilities like remote viewing. They point out that many of the experiments conducted have methodological flaws that could have skewed the results. Furthermore, skeptics emphasize the lack of a plausible mechanism for remote viewing. How could someone's mind perceive information about a distant location without any physical interaction? Without a clear explanation for how remote viewing might work, they argue, it's difficult to accept the claims made by its proponents. On the other side of the debate are those who believe that remote viewing is a real phenomenon. They cite anecdotal accounts, personal experiences, and what they see as compelling evidence from controlled experiments. They argue that while the scientific understanding of consciousness is still developing, the possibility of abilities like remote viewing shouldn't be dismissed out of hand. Today, remote viewing occupies a strange space between fringe science and unexplained phenomena. While it's no longer a focus of government-funded research, it continues to be studied by independent researchers and enthusiasts. Some universities even offer courses on parapsychology that touch upon remote viewing techniques. However, remote viewing has yet to gain widespread acceptance within the mainstream scientific community. The lack of consistent, replicable results and the absence of a clear scientific explanation continue to hinder its credibility. Many scientists remain skeptical, viewing it as pseudoscience or simply wishful thinking. Despite the skepticism, there are still those who believe that remote viewing holds untapped potential. They continue to explore its applications in various fields, including archaeology, criminal justice, and even personal growth. For them, remote viewing offers a glimpse into the hidden possibilities of the human mind and a challenge to conventional understandings of perception and reality. The future of remote viewing remains uncertain. Will it eventually gain acceptance as a legitimate scientific phenomenon? Or will it remain relegated to the realm of the paranormal and unexplained? Advances in neuroscience and our understanding of consciousness may shed new light on the possibilities of remote viewing. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the brain, we may uncover mechanisms that could explain how information could be perceived non-locally. If remote viewing were to be scientifically validated, it could have profound implications for various fields. Imagine using remote viewing to locate missing persons, predict natural disasters, or even explore distant planets without the need for physical travel. While these possibilities may seem far-fetched now, so too did many scientific discoveries that are now considered commonplace. Perhaps more importantly, the study of remote viewing raises fundamental questions about the nature of reality and the limits of human perception. It challenges us to consider the possibility that our understanding of the world is incomplete, and that our minds may be capable of far more than we currently believe. Whether or not remote viewing is ultimately proven to be a real phenomenon, its exploration has already pushed the boundaries of our understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality. It serves as a reminder that there is still much we don't know about the universe and our place within it. The quest to understand remote viewing, like the exploration of any unknown frontier, forces us to confront the limits of our current knowledge and to remain open to the possibility of discovery. It encourages us to question our assumptions and to embrace the mystery and wonder that lie at the heart of the human experience. Remote viewing, whether seen as a scientific anomaly or a profound insight into human potential, invites us to explore the depths of our own minds and to seek out the hidden truths that may lie just beyond our current understanding. It is a journey that requires both skepticism and open-mindedness, a balance of critical thinking and imaginative exploration. In this pursuit, we may find that the boundaries of reality are far more flexible than we ever imagined, and that the potential of the human mind is truly limitless.